Thor, Love and Thunder. It's been a heck of a week, guys. Well, 3 weeks. I recently had a little meeting with a Grammy-nominated producer, Sean Napalm. Shout out to him. I paid him a visit and I was talking about a lot of things, you know, I want to learn from the best. And for him being Grammy-nominated, I thought it was a big deal to me. Apparently to him, it's nothing but a little title. But as a producer, engineer, songwriter, being Grammy nominated is a big deal to those who are trying to accomplish so much in life. But he mentioned something about the difference between a producer and beatmaker. And then he asked me something about music theory. And I told him I'm not very good at it. And he told me, well, you're not a producer.
Oh! What?
It's Jaunti, boy.
What up? It's your boy Jaunti. Yo, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys doing okay. I know I've been gone for a little while, just had so much on my plate. But before I get into that, I'd like to say thank you to those who was recently subscribed. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of new videos when I upload them. And also give this video a thumbs up, smash that like button for your boy. I would really appreciate it. Sorry, I got so much saliva. I'm drinking my smoothie. Okay. One of the guys that I look up to, Bolo the producer. If you guys don't know who he is, he's killing it right now on Instagram. He's a well-known producer by social media that I actually found not too long ago. The guy knows exactly what he's doing. It seems like he has everything all together. So if you want to know some information about how to step your game up by working with other producers, artists, you know, how to collaborate and try to get placements if you are a producer yourself, this guy can give you a lot of good pointers on that. Anywho, he's been dropping a lot of videos on his YouTube channel lately on topics that I was going to drop videos on. So I don't want people to think that I'm trying to copy off of him. This is exactly what I was going to do. He just beat me to it. He came out with a video about, are you a producer or a beat maker? And what is the difference between the two? Well, as I stated earlier in this video, I wanted to go see my boy Sean Napalm, Grammy-nominated producer. We were just talking about a whole bunch of things. You know, I wanted him to be my mentor, and I was going to, you know, visit him quite often to, you know, to see if I could work with him. You know, try to step my game up, try to become better at what I do, because you know he's a big inspiration to me, and he seemed like to know exactly what he's doing. Sometimes people can be brutally honest with you, and I'm not throwing any shade against him. It's just that sometimes you just have to hear the truth, and it might not be something that you don't like, or how they're actually stating the truth to you. By all means, he probably could read music. He plays the keys pretty well. Me, I don't. I'm not very good at reading music. When I took music theory at Berklee College of Music online, that was the only class I failed. So trust me when I say that I just can't process that in my brain. It's like reading another language. I took Spanish in high school. I barely passed that. It's just that certain things that our brain cannot process. Or maybe I just can't understand it that well. So when we was talking about music production, he said, well, if you can't read music, if you don't know music theory, then you can't call yourself a producer. And first thought came to mind was, you serious? I mean, I'm not taking it offensively what he said. I might take it as constructive criticism. But some people just can't process that type of information. Yes, I have the complete control, the machine from Native Instruments, and those are smart devices that can actually help you with music theory. It can help you stay in key and scale, and make sure you're on point, in sync, and on beat with whatever you create. And that's what helps me learn how to read music. Sometimes I even forget about it. In my opinion, a producer is a position where the music has been composed from left to right, start to finish, beginning to end, and you're looking over the song structure, the level of instrumentation that it needs, what needs to be in there, what needs to be taken out, full control of it, as far as for recording over it, mixing, mastering, and the whole entire process of audio production. That's what I believe a producer is, a music producer. It can also be a record producer. The title producer is very questionable because there's been so many debates about it. As for Beatmaker, it could be a person who's working in their bedroom studio like me, making beats and just trying to throw it out there and get placements, or just to sell, pretty much the same thing. But I don't see myself that way because I'm not so fast just to go out there and sell beats. So many people who compose music, in other words, a producer, will find that very offensive. They see that as a derogatory term for music producers, beat makers. It really depends on your level of experience, your level of knowledge, and your level of networking. I mean, you might sell hundreds of beats, but does that make you a producer or a beat maker? So when Sean Napalm actually told me that, at the same time I was okay, and I felt like I was offended. He's been in the game way longer than I have, and I really can't question the guy because based on what he knows and what he do, I can't question him because just because he's better than me, I would have to look myself in the mirror and realize and ask myself, okay, what can I do to make myself better? What can I do to get more placements? What can I do to become better at music theory? There are some people who are just gifted at playing music without having to read or hear music. So I mean, I can play it by ear, but I can't read it or write it. So if I have like a melody in my head, I will hum it. Sometimes I hum and I just take my phone and I record myself while I'm humming, and then I get back to my studio and I play the keys by what I just hummed. That's how I could, when it comes to making music, that's what I do. Oh, chord progressions, that's even hard for me to focus on. It might take me a while to come up with a melody, but if I improvise on the keys, on a certain key or scale, if it sounds good, I'll go ahead and record it right away, and I save it. Then I add more instrumentation beyond that. Add some drums, add this and that and the other. Focus on the arrangements. I got myself a beat. It's not really that hard. But ever since I went to that studio, I was questioning myself the whole entire night, but at the same time, I was motivated. Don't let people's words offend you. Don't let people's words get the best of you, and don't overthink it. I kept telling myself that for ages, not to overthink on certain things, especially if it's just as small as someone telling you what they think of you when you know yourself way more. If you know yourself better, if you know your worth, then by all means, block out what everyone else said about you. Only you know yourself better. That's how I feel. I was second guessing myself. I felt like, is this the right career for me? But just because someone opinionating their thoughts about you doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. I mean, don't let people's words and pieces of paper define who you are. If you're very good at what you do, then by all means stick to it, but also make yourself even better. Reach to the point where you grab that title, become a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, or anything in life. But I'm taking Sean Napalm's words as motivation. If I really want to become a producer, if I can't process that type of information like music theory into my brain, then so be it. I could still become a producer without having to learn music theory. It doesn't define who I am. Work in silence, let your work speak for you. That's how I see it. You guys let me know in the comment section below of what you think. I will be coming out with some more videos soon. Keep a lookout. Once again, it's your boy Jaunti. I'm signing off. You guys have a blessed one. I love you. God loves you more. Stay blessed and peace out.